I generally think that gaming has completely changed my life for me. It's something that I guess gets a bad rap because it's a dopamine hit that a lot of people associate it being time wasting. But I generally think that gaming from an early age has helped me develop into the person I am today, which sounds mental. But it's true, the amount of things that I've taken away from being a video gamer, I've learned more lessons playing video games than I have probably when I was at school, and life lessons as well. There's so much to take out of gaming, and this is almost a bit of a YouTube video, I guess, to open a lot of people's eyes. If you are a gamer and you feel like it's a negative thing that you're doing, like it's time to flick that on the switch and see what you can actually take out of it as a positive, because there's a lot of things that I've taken from it as an introverted character who doesn't really like socialising, but when it comes to video gaming, that's almost like my escape. So yeah, here's, I guess, a fair few points that I've learned through being a video gamer that's helped me both with my business and my health goals as well. I'd say one of the biggest things, which is why we all probably video game, is just the escape from reality. Like them days where we do have shit days, where everyone has it, like we have the bad days, where you can just escape reality. You can go and play RuneScape, World of Warcraft, go and let your anger out on Call of Duty, wherever it is, and just chill out and unwind. And there's something about it, like an hour on a video game doesn't feel like an hour compared to like an hour being in your head, like having them negative thoughts. So it's sometimes a good thing just to be able to like switch off for a bit, and that's one of the biggest reasons why I do video games. Like my life, I wouldn't say it's stressful, but running multiple businesses, like I guess just being an adult in general, comes with a lot of baggage. And like my escape is going and playing on RuneScape, going on my PlayStation, and just being able to unwind. Then I guess a few things like from a business perspective, like being able to just like strategize and almost be able to plan ahead of time. I think this has helped me massively, again, from being a gamer and going into business. Like I understand the process, the long-term gains that you're going to be getting from doing something now in a video game that's going to pay dividends in the long run. So always staying on track with your main quest, but then maybe doing a few side quests to build up your gear, to get more income, to then help you take on that final boss on that level. And I think it's something, again, that a lot of us don't really realise is how much gaming drives us to understand progression a lot more. And it doesn't just take into account like business as well, like with your health, turning up and doing your steps every day, turning up and tracking your food every day. It's all a game we're playing, and the more repetitions you do in the game, the better you're going to get at it. Like the more squats you do in the gym, the more bench presses you do in the gym, the more evidence you show yourself that you're losing weight through whatever you're doing. That's evidence in a game to show you're improving and you're getting better at it. Like if you do multiple takes of a video game, like you'll get better each time because you understand the quest, you understand what you need to do, and it's just like a rinse and repeat process then. The other thing as well, which I think is probably again something that a lot of people don't realise with gaming, is the time management aspect of things. Now, if you are a hardcore World of Warcraft player where you was raiding 2 to 3 times a week like I was, there was a set time that you had to be online. You had to be online, in my case, in my guild, had to be on at 8 o'clock on a Wednesday, a Friday and a Sunday to go and do the raids. There's a 25-man raid. And this showed me, I guess, the importance of urgency, because if I didn't turn up, I didn't get a raid, I didn't get a chance to get the best equipment in the game. And it allowed me to like really value not being late to things. Like I am obsessed with my time now. Like I'm a time management OCD, but I'll never be late to something. I'll always make sure I'm on time. And I think subconsciously, this is something that I've picked up through video gaming. Like when friends say they're going to be on at 5 o'clock, I'll be on at 5 o'clock. It also taught me, I guess, the importance of committing to a set time. Like you understand, some of you may not play World of Warcraft, some of you might not game at all, but like a raid on World of Warcraft, for example, could take you 3 hours, 5 hours on a night. So you understand you've got to commit to that long haul investment of that time period, which is obviously a short time period in a lifespan, but it's that same like time commitment that you think of when it comes to your business, when it comes to your health, of committing to something. The idea of like that short-term investment is going to pay long-term in the long run. The thing as well, which is a big thing for me as an introverted character and like someone who avoids socialising, is actually being able to socialise. I think the difficulty with being a video gamer is you almost, especially like me, like I'm a rugby player who's almost 6 foot, I've got a half decent physique, I guess. Like, I don't fit the stereotypical video gamer. And like, being able to find your community and people that are like you, it allowed me to open my shell a bit and like be able to talk to strangers a lot easier. Now, obviously there is some weirdos on the internet that you do want to avoid, but just being able to like be within a team, work together, again talking about like raids on World of Warcraft and having that like community of people all driven with the same goal. And this is something that's like inspired me with a lot of things that I built in my businesses, like the Level Up project that I run, a fat loss program. It's all driven around the community because I understood from like a gaming perspective, if you're all on the same journey, I guess, but obviously at your own stages, some of you have got better equipment, some of you got more time invested into the game, but you've all got that same goal of trying to complete the game. It just allows you to have a community where everyone's spurring each other on and there's no like animosity, there's no one feeling a bit like the black sheep of the group. So it also taught me as well, like not just being able to talk to strangers, but also being able to lead people, like strategizing around taking on raids, taking on dungeons, and just standing right. Instructions that you've got to tell are quite clear, and be able to manage people in a way, like if you're not a gamer, this is going to go super geeky now, but like having a certain healer, having a certain tank that has certain specs, having damage per second people that have like AoE damage so they can take on multiple mobs, like all these things that you have to think about and strategize to be able to complete the mission. So yeah, there's a lot that comes with gaming. I think as well around health when it comes to like gaming is like just being persistent and resilient with the goal. Like I'm still playing RuneScape now, and I probably started playing it when I was in year 2 of school maybe, so God knows how many years that was, and I still haven't completed it yet, but I'm still persistent with trying to, and I should complete it this year. But this again like engraves that sort of mentality of like, don't expect things to happen overnight. The more reps I'm doing on RuneScape, the more consistent I've got at it, the better I've got at it, the closer I've got to finishing the game. And this is the same like a fat loss journey or a business. Like the more you put into it, the more over time you're going to get better. And a good thing with that as well, especially with gaming, is like being able to understand failure a lot more. There's going to be a lot of hiccups and bumps on your health journey, on your business journey. And I feel gaming just allows you to understand like you can restart and go again and learn, restart, go again, try again, try again, try again until you succeed. And it's something that a lot of people do struggle with. They instantly see failure as failure. Whereas if you can flip on the head and think like, right, what is a lesson learned I can take from this to not do it again? So whether that be with your diet, whether that be a business decision that you made, I feel like gaming really helps you just understand that failure isn't the end of the world. It's an opportunity to learn and then improve on your next time you do it around them. On the topic of like the raids that I was discussing about earlier, it allows you to be a quick thinker. Like gaming allows you to have to strategize and also be able to like make decisions very quickly. And I think again, from a business perspective, this has helped me massively. Like it just allows you to understand, like see the bigger picture, but see what you need to focus on at that moment in time to make the right decision. Because that could be the like, especially talking about a raid, for example, that could be the difference between you wasting an hour of your time on the game or really progressing forwards. And I think a few other little things as well when it comes to like gaming, and all I'm really thinking about is World of Warcraft, if I'm completely honest. But like, there's something called the auction house on World of Warcraft where you can obviously go and put things up for auction, set the prices, and this allowed me to understand like profitability in business and margins, like what I buy something for versus what I sell it for, what it cost me to make it versus selling it for, the difference between that, and understanding how to actually make more money through your own skills, whether that be your own skills or learning how to merch things. And if I'm completely honest, it's probably helped me become a lot better at maths as well. Like, I can think of sums very quickly in my head now, and I wouldn't say that's come from school, if I'm completely honest. I'd say it's come from repetitions of trading people on RuneScape, trading people on World of Warcraft, and having to work out sums in my head of how to do things. And this is what I love. I think like my genuine passion is being a video gamer. Like I'd love to be able to live stream, I'd love to be able to do all that stuff, and if business allowed me to, I probably would do that. And I think gaming often gets a bad rap. Like it's a quick dopamine hit, it's a waste of time, but There's so many lessons, and I could go on for days and days about things that I've learned from gaming. They can just help you massively in life in general. I generally think that like gaming should be a part of everyone's life when you can find that balance of like not letting it completely consume your life. And probably the biggest thing I learned from gaming, and it's understanding who to trust and who not to trust, and looking out for scams. Again, in the business world, there's a lot of BS of people offering the world and giving you nothing. Like in video gaming, especially in RuneScape, if you've ever tried to get your rune armor trimmed on there and got scammed, you'll understand what I'm on about. But there's a lot of things in gaming, like it's just, yeah. This YouTube video is a bit of a off the cuff YouTube video, because like it was just something that on my mind about video gaming, like the lessons that I've learned from it. And I'll probably do another video like this again sometime around like my lessons from video gaming. But this was more just like a sit down with me and chat a load of waffle about video gaming. So hopefully this has opened your eyes a bit to like not seeing video gaming as a bad thing. If you are a guy currently doing it and you feel like, I need to stop prioritising my life, like just find a balance between it, because I still manage the game now, and I've got multiple businesses that I run on top of trying to do my own health, on top of trying to be an adult. And like I did a post yesterday which really touched me about a lad at college who, like at college, well at school, I got shit grades. Like I got a U in business studies, and here I am now running two multiple businesses. Like my main focus in school, if I'm completely honest, I joined to play rugby and playing video games. That's all I did. And at the time, was I probably behind a lot of people in my circle of people? Yeah, like I wasn't making money, I didn't have a job. But the lessons that I learned from video gaming, I'd never ever like say I regretted playing video games. Like it shaped me into the person I am today. And whether there's something you're doing now and you feel like it's a bit of a waste of your time, if you generally think like alcohol, for example, waste of time, like drugs, waste of time, but like if there's something that you're doing at the minute and you feel like it's a waste of time, just really question like, are you actually getting things out of this? Like for me, when I like what I've done in this video, think about it deeply about video gaming, it's just helped me so much. Like video game has literally built me into the person I'm today. It's allowed me to communicate with strangers, it's allowed me to understand trust, it's allowed me to build businesses, it's allowed me to prioritise my health and gamify it. Like there's so many benefits that I've taken from gaming, and I'll be like forever grateful for that. And I think for you guys watching this, if you are a video gamer and you feel like you're wasting your time, keep doing what you're doing, but just to understand now, like there's more to life than video gaming, and try and prioritise other things that you could be doing to help you out in the bigger picture. But yeah, if you've made it this far, guys, hopefully you are already a subscriber. If you're not, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and let me know in the comments what game you're playing at the minute. Peace out.